Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. And today we will be discussing the Tangled series episode 13, which is called Curse. Now it starts off with Rapunzel and her friends going 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 over this rockety bridge. So, everybody's scared, but Rapunzel, she is positive and energetic. So this is when she actually says, "Well, I'm not scared. Bring it on, bridge." But it turns out, when she was talking to all of them, she was looking through her telescope. And then they hit a bump and it flew out of her hand down to the ground where the bridge is. So, so, so Rapunzel asked Cassandra and everybody, "Can we stop this trip? I dropped my telescope." And then everybody tells her, "Rapunzel, I know how much that telescope means to you, but we have got to keep moving." But Rapunzel refuses to leave without her telescope. So she ends up going down there, and Eugene is still trying to talk her out of not going. So she goes down there, and then Eugene, since Eugene is the best out of all the animated boyfriends. Like, he's the best. I love Eugene. So he ended up going down there with her to look for it and taking Hookfoot also, but I don't see why they did not bring Cassandra, and I'm gonna tell you why. I think they should have brought Cassandra in a moment. Okay, so they get down there and they keep searching the ground for the telescope, but they cannot find it. So Eugene tries to talk to Rapunzel about, "Rapunzel, I know we couldn't find your telescope yet, but I really just think we should just forget the telescope and continue on to this journey, like Cassandra and everybody was trying to tell you." And Lance didn't really say anything except for, "I'm with Eugene. Anything to get off of this bridge, and the sooner we get off, the better I will feel." Um, so with that, Rapunzel so when Eugene says we can replace it and we should just move on and keep continuing on our journey. So when Eugene said that, I think I think she still wouldn't give up on finding the telescope, because to her it wasn't just any telescope. Her father gave her that telescope exactly for this journey. So, while continuing walking and searching, they hear bells. And what do you know? It is Madame Leona, the gypsy, with the monkey Gigor. So, they go, I don't know why they did this, because they did not have her permission, but they go looking through her carriage and seeing what she is selling, because it looks like she is selling stuff, because she had herself a little table, a little price tag area, and everything. So while they're looking through the items, Rapunzel stumbles upon, you guessed it, her very own telescope. So Rapunzel thanks Madame Leona for finding her telescope. And Madame Leona says, it's not your telescope, it's my telescope. And this is when Rapunzel says, it belongs to me because my dad gave it to me as a gift with an inscription on it. And this is when Madame Leona says, no, my dad gave it to me. And she read the same encryption that Rapunzel just said that he wrote for her. So Eugene gets fed up and says, oh, come on, it's not yours. You didn't even know what that thing said until you read it. And then Rapunzel just gets so tired of arguing that she ends up taking the telescope and saying, and wait. She didn't really say anything. This is what happened. She ended up taking the telescope. And Madame Leona said, if you steal that telescope from me without paying for it, Vivor will put a curse on you. So the monkey ends up grunting his teeth and making big eyes at them, and Madame Leona acts like she can understand him, and he has finished putting the curse on Rapunzel. But Rapunzel says when they walk back with the telescope in her purse that she doesn't believe in curses and that it's all superstitious nonsense. And Eugene agrees. But along the way, let's see what happened. Let's see what happened. Let's see. Oh. She steps in a really big mud puddle. And she steps in a really big mud puddle, and it starts to rain, and one of the tires break, but they end up fixing it for the ride. And then she just loses all hope that maybe she is cursed, and she wants to lift the curse, but she doesn't know how. So she ends up talking to Eugene and saying maybe we should just take the telescope back, but Eugene says, no, there's no such thing as curses. You got that back for a reason. Your father gave you that gift, and do not give it up. So bad luck just continues to happen to them. And to be honest with you guys, I can't really remember because I watched it like 5 seconds ago. I cannot really remember. So bad luck just keeps happening to them. And when bad luck happens to Eugene, he says, "That's it. That's the last straw. We are taking." Okay. No. No. Wait. You guys had to forgive me. I watched the episode really, but I can't remember the whole thing. So, when bad luck starts happening to Rapunzel, this is when Eugene pulled her to the side and says, if your future has bad luck, then maybe you should just create your own future and make sure that there's always good luck. And he told Rapunzel, we can make our own luck, which I think is so wise for him to say. And yes, I am gonna put that in the things that I like in my video because I really, really like what he said. And after this talk, I guess Rapunzel is feeling a little better. But it doesn't last long because something bad happens to Eugene's hair, I think. And this is what sets him off to say, okay, Rapunzel, we have got to give that thing back to Madame Leona. And no. Oh, I remember. Eugene fell into the mud and it ruined his hair. And you know how Eugene is about his looks. So, when he gets mad, he was like, "The stupid curse!" So, anyway. Because Rapunzel is so stressed out about this curse, this is when she asks Pascal, Pascal, what do we do? How do we lift this curse? And Hookfoot overhears her and says, I know how you end your curse. So at night, her and Hookfoot cook up this magical potion that apparently exploded everywhere, and it just lifted everywhere, and it didn't get over anything, but apparently the potion was supposed to break the curse, but it really didn't do anything. So Eugene goes talk to her the night that she's gone, and Cassandra thinks that it's a robber or some bad guy, and she beats him up. So when Eugene sees the horseshoe, this is when he says, "Oh, come on, not you too." So when they get back and the potion doesn't work, everybody's up there talking because they were worried about Rapunzel. So they tell Rapunzel, with all the bad luck that's been happening to us lately, all the bad stuff that's been happening, we just need to get that telescope back. So they actually do have a discussion about returning the telescope and buying her a new one. And this is when all hope was lost for her. So she told them that night, tomorrow I will give the telescope back to Madame Leona, and the curse will be lifted then. So, with that in mind, Eugene with that in mind, Eugene earlier that day went into the hut and read about good luck charms. So he found this moose tooth and he tied it on a string and he gave it to Rapunzel. And since Eugene gave her that moose tooth, all good things have started happening to her. But at the end, we discovered that it is Shorty's tooth, and all the rocks that were on the rickety bridge start breaking, but they do end up crossing them, except for this one. And Eugene ends up telling her the truth that he faked the whole thing and that the tooth was, and that, so Eugene starts telling her the truth, like, yes, you figured it out, Rapunzel, I lied to you, but I just wanted to build up your confidence. You didn't believe in bad luck until you thought that you had bad luck. So, really, he was saying, you didn't believe in any of this stuff until you thought you were, so that's when the bad luck started happening. So if you believe you don't and have a positive attitude again, maybe good things will start happening. That's what he was trying to say. So while being stuck on that last rock, he said that, and while being stuck on that huge rock, he said that, and also they catapulted themselves onto the other land so they can continue on the rock path. And the way they catapulted themselves, they used that magical potion stuff that was just flying around. And I don't know what that thing is, but it's sure not liquid. So I don't know what it was that was flying around in that pan, but whatever it was, maybe it's silly putty or something. Because it was flying around in that pan and nothing got dirty from it. But it's green. Okay, anyway, that's not the important thing. So, the important thing is this. The monkey Gigor is important for our future episodes that we are going to soon be getting into. So remember the monkey Gigor. Remember him. The monkey Gigor is important. So, at the end of the episode, Gigor jumps on Eugene, making a creepy face at him, and he asks him, why are you making that creepy face at me? And then Madame Leona calls Gigor, and he runs back to Madame Leona, and while Eugene is going back to the carriage, he trips, and then he puts the horseshoe that he found in Rapunzel's tent in his coat, so he can have him with him as a good luck charm. Even though he said he didn't believe in bad luck. So that is kind of funny. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow for episode 14. Bye.